the most highly anticipated film reaction on this channel. We're going to be looking over the newest Nebraska quarterback commit, 4-star prospect out of Orange County, California, TJ Lateef. So we're going to go over the good, the bad, but most importantly, the stuff that we are super excited to see in his film for the next 3 to 4 years as Nebraska Cornhusker. So really quick, before we dive into TJ Lateef's film, make sure to smash that like button if you're excited about the future of Nebraska football, along with subscribing to the channel if you want to stay up to date with everything Huskers, whether that's recruiting, whether it's film analysis like this, rumors, or anything related to Nebraska this offseason. But without further ado, let's get into the film for TJ Lateef. All right, let's just start it off with TJ Lateef out of Orange Lutheran High School in California. Played some of the best teams in the country, so this film is going to be a great indicator of how solid of a quarterback he'll be at Nebraska. But let's just start this off. A little play action to get this going. Nice dime right over the middle. It has great vision. Man, once again, we've seen a couple dimes to start this off. This is a hard throw and man coverage. Threw it right where it needed to be, right where the DB could not get to it. And the wide receiver dives out and gets the catch. Fade route to the end zone. Once again, just right where it needed to be, right to the chest of the wide receiver. And he makes it look easy. Same deal there, back of the end zone. Not great, not a great camera angle. So one thing about TJ Lateef, I know these clips are going a little bit quick, but this guy's a pro-style quarterback, but you're going to see on his film the ability to roll out, to step up in the pocket, to make a couple guys miss. Again, he has about a 4.6 speed in his arsenal, so a guy who's also a little bit dual threat, and once again there, just like I said, stepped up in the pocket, and that's something that I love from quarterback prospects. So much so when you're watching these guys in high school now, whenever they sense pressure, they roll out to the left, they roll out to the right, they try to make something happen. You have got to step up in the pocket, and to have that ability as a junior in high school, that's huge. Yeah, I mean, you already see the accuracy there. A lot of just quick checkdowns, though. A lot of slants over the middle, a couple out routes here and there. Not a lot of long developing plays. Yeah, right there, just slant. So that is something that I was looking for early in this film. We'll go right back to it. That ability to roll out to the right on a bootleg and just gun it to his man. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, once again, good footwork. Makes a couple of guys miss. That was a great play by TJ Lateef. So watch this again. Watch his head. Steps up, makes a guy miss, check down, finds the open man. He did not run. He understands that, hey, I'm still going to keep my eyes downfield. It's an elite tendency. Oh, my goodness. Magician. Please tell me he takes it to the house. No, he does not. Very smart, though, to get out of bounds. We'll have to give that a second watch. So, bad snap. Compensating for it. Keeps the head downfield. First guy's in there. Second guy is not there. Breaks this tackle somehow, and the speed does the rest. Basically breaks another tackle, and he's also smart. He understands that I cannot take a hit. I'm going to just go out of bounds. A lot of quarterbacks don't have that tendency in high school. Another slant over the middle. A nice dot on the comeback route. And once again, just really good pocket presence. That's something I'm super impressed with about TJ Lateef. And he makes something out of nothing. But let's go back to this. Okay, look at that. Kicks it out to the right. He understands he can't step up in the pocket there and somehow gets to the line of scrimmage and gets some more. Again, another quick bootleg out route. Last one here on this highlight reel, and it goes out. So, all right, we're going to go to St. John Bosco, his clips versus one of the best high school teams in the country, and that's going to give us another indicator of how well he's going to perform in the Big Ten. All right, this is, again, St. John Bosco, like I just said. Let's start it off. Getting another good job to step up in the pocket, find the open man. Again, there's just so many good tendencies all in one play. To step up in the pocket, to shed a tackler, to keep those eyes downfield. A lot of times when there's pressure, quarterbacks go and instantly try to run it. He keeps those eyes downfield, finds the check down. So many good tendencies by TJ Lateef that makes him an elite quarterback and perhaps even a high 4-star, low 5-star prospect. And again, he's playing Bosco here. He played Mater Dei this year, played Centennial, a lot of the best California schools, some of the best teams in the country. His squad was a little bit under 500. It's not really an indictment on him. That's an indictment of the quality of teams that he played. And that's going to mean only good things when he gets to the Big Ten. But I want to watch this clip once again. So motion here pre-snap. In the shotgun. Steps back about 7 yards. Steps up in the pocket. Sheds off a man. And then look at him go down. Again, just to have that ability to go down and not get tackled, to slide. No high school quarterback does that. Too many times do I see high school quarterbacks take hits. Heck, Dylan Raiola, when I was watching his film, he took way too many hits. He didn't know how to slide in high school. TJ Lateef, as a junior, knows how, and that's huge. And that's going to be big things when it comes to not getting injured in his senior year or at Nebraska. Should be noted that Orange Lutheran, very shotgun heavy. So doesn't have too much experience under center. But Nebraska, anyways, they're trying to move away from that. They're becoming more shotgun heavy under Rhule. Again, they were under center a lot within that first year, and they're not going to be as much in the second year. And again, as always, I'm saving my final takes, my pros and cons till the end of the video. But this is going to be interesting to see what happens here against one of the best high school squads in the country. Again, they did not win this game, but you can still ball out and lose. Doesn't mean any indictment on you. It's just his defense probably didn't do him any solids. Nice quick check down over the middle. Now in a goal line situation. Let's see what he got here. I want to see if they called any quarterback draws right up the middle. Love that play concept, and yeah. Just has great pocket presence. He does not get scared when the pocket breaks down. He's very composed. Gets the touchdown there. Something that's interesting to see. Oh my goodness. How? This is why he's a great quarterback prospect, guys. We can talk about the arm talent all we want. The ability that he can throw it 50 yards, 60 yards, or the accuracy. That's all fine and dandy. But to make something out of nothing when the pocket is breaking down, when there's 3 guys coming right at you, to find a way to get through that and make a play, that's huge. Look at this. Steps up, sheds off 2 guys at one time, runs into his own man and gets the check down. That's incredible. It's an incredible play by TJ Lateef. And yeah, just another ball that's just perfect. You can't throw it better than that. You cannot throw it better than that. He's just ripping up one of the best teams in the country to shreds. And yeah, another dime. All right, so I'm going to take it to one more game that I handpicked from his high school year. He made a comeback in the fourth quarter, and this really showed that clutch ability. So let's just dive into it. All right, let's just start it off. This is against Servite High School in California. And right there on that first play, nice dime across the field. Okay, he's just such a fluid thrower. It looks natural for him. And he's been trained to be a quarterback since he was 9 years old. And all these balls are on the money. Again, right to the chest of his wide receivers, not underthrowing any of them, not overthrowing any of them. Great pocket presence once again to roll it to the right, extend a play. He's a pro-style quarterback, but it doesn't look like it. And don't like that part of it. He should not have took that hit. Get out of the way, man. So 5 wide here. Trips to the far side, 2 to the near. Takes the snap. Yeah, just really easy. A little quick check down. That was his first progression. And right at that goal line. And that's something that I've been trying to watch throughout this film review as well, are his progressions. He's done a decent job, not as developed as you would have liked for a junior in high school, but Again, the arm talent, the pocket presence. Again, I'll get to it at the end of the video, so I'll save it. Wow. That reminds you of anybody? Does that remind you of anybody? Patrick Mahomes-esque. Look at this one more time. That's just incredible. Look at this. Pockets breaking down. Spin move, rolling out to the right, jukes out a man, and somehow gets the first down. That was incredible. And that's why I laugh when people say, oh, he's a statue in the pocket, or if anybody were to say that, or he's just a pro-style quarterback. Pro-style quarterbacks don't make plays like that. That's like a Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen type of player. He's special. Man, this is special, what we're watching right here. Again, we've seen a lot of good quarterbacks commit to Nebraska. He's right up there. He might be number one when it comes to his film. Maybe besides, of course, Dylan Raiola. So now in a goal line situation, rolling out to the right, a bootleg. Fades it to the left-hand side now, and right on the money. Love that play concept. And I believe that was the game-sealing touchdown. Nice little celebration at the end. All right, we saw some really good stuff. Let's get into the pros and cons. All right, let's just start it off with the pros with TJ Lateef. Number one, the arm talent was on display. The ability to throw it 50, 45, 60 yards down the field. I would have liked to see a little bit more deep shots, the ability to throw that go route consistently, the ability to throw a post route consistently. But again, he showed up that arm talent. And what was more impressive to me was that accuracy. Every time he was dropping back to pass, whether it was to the far side, whether he was thrown across his body, it was right in the chest of his wide receiver. Man, that was impressive. He has that pinpoint accuracy that you look for from your quarterbacks. But let's get into my second pro. This was the thing I was the most impressed with, and it was his pocket presence. The ability to step up in the pocket, to keep his vision downfield, to try to find that check down. The ability to roll to the left hand and right hand side to extend plays. It was about as good as it gets. Even maybe as good as Dylan Raiola when we were looking over his film. That's how good of a prospect TJ Lateef is when it comes to that aspect of it. Man, that was awesome from him. And yeah, you saw it right at the end there. That spin move where he completely juked out a guy to rush for a first down. He's more than a pro-style quarterback. He runs about a 4.5, 4.6 40 time. And you can do a bunch of different things with him in your offense. So going into my third pro when it comes to him, is that clutch ability, the ability to, in fourth quarters of games, to come back, make clutch plays down the field, using your feet, using your arm to get your team the victory. We saw that in that last game we reacted to. He had a couple games like that throughout his season. He has that clutch factor, guys. And the fact that he's played all of these top quality high schools in California, the Modern Days, the John Boscos of the world, it's going to mean only good things when he gets to the Big Ten because he's used to playing top tier talent. So really quick, let's get into the cons before we talk about whether I believe he's a 5-star talent. The only con I saw on there, besides the fact that I probably would have liked to see a little bit more go routes, a little bit more post routes of him just throwing absolute bombs down the field, is just the progressions aspect of it. I would have liked to see a play where, okay, he's swiveling his head to the left-hand side, to the middle of the field and the right-hand side, and finds his third progression wide open. Now, that's not a huge con because a lot of times high school quarterbacks, their progressions aren't super developed. They have about one or two set progressions, and if it's not there, they bail. That's not a huge con. It's something that can be developed, that's addressed immediately when he gets on campus, but something that I'm sure he's going to try to work on in his senior year. But other than that, guys, this guy's the real deal. Okay, he's listed at about the 200th best player in the country, 4-star prospect. Yes, he should be rated higher than that. He should be a high 4-star, a top 100 player. Again, I've seen a lot of good quarterbacks commit to Nebraska. I've seen a lot of good quarterbacks take visits to Nebraska. His film is right up there with all of them. Okay, that's how good of a film that we just watched. And the fact that he's playing those top-tier California teams, the ability to have that clutch gene in the fourth quarter, the ability to make every single play on the football field, every single throw that a coach might ask of you, it's all so impressive about TJ Lateef, and that's why I'm so pumped up about this commitment. So, yes, I believe he is a 5-star talent. And he's one of the best quarterbacks to ever commit to Nebraska. So let's hope that he signs. That shouldn't be a problem. He will be a Cornhusker in December. So, all right, that was the film reaction about TJ Lateef. Let me know down below, what are you most excited about when he gets on campus, when he becomes a Nebraska Cornhusker? And hey, if you made this far in the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And as always, folks, go Big Red, go Matt Rhule, and see you in the next one.